What's going on, guys? Ray here. Now before we jump into anything, I want to give a quick shout out to Hans TM. Now he suggested that I make a little cover art for the black panels on my videos, just so it's a little bit less boring for you guys to look at. So yeah, I really enjoy it. I hope you guys like it. So today's video is going to be the second installment of tips and tricks how to be a better brawler. So in today's video we're going to be going over Shelly. Now, Shelly is probably the most popular brawler right now. She's the brawler you guys begin with, and she is very good right now in the meta. Now, before we jump into the gameplay, I want to take a look at her on the tier list. Like you guys may know, I enjoy really looking at the tier list. Really gives you a good idea of where the brawler stands amongst the other brawlers. So, as you can see, she's sitting at a 9. So, I think she's tied with the best brawlers out of Piper and Spike, the legendary and epic brawlers right now. So she's a common, so you guys will start with her. She's very good. As you can see, her ease of use is a 10, so she's very easy to use. Her special is awesome. It's just a big blast, does a lot of damage. Her range is a 6 because she has a shotgun, so it's not that good of range, but it's enough to get good poke damage, and when you're close enough, a lot of power because it is a shotgun, like I said before. Her accuracy is sitting at a 10. So, like I said, she has a shotgun, so the spread is really wide, and you have a higher chance to hit the person. So, power 10. If you're close enough, you can kill a person very quick. So, she's very good in that area. She's good battling up front, getting in people's faces, and killing them quickly. Her mobility is a 5, not super good, and stamina 6. She's got better stamina than most, but not as good as some of those tanks like Bull and El Primo. So utility 3, just because she's a really straightforward brawler, she doesn't have much to her special. It's all damage. She just does damage. She doesn't heal, or she doesn't have any escapes. So she's pretty basic in that category. And crowd control 5. So not too bad. Pretty well-rounded character. Now let's jump into her a little bit deeper. So I like to look at the game modes. So as you can see, she's pretty good in smash and grab. With her poke damage and her high damage, she's really good at keeping control of that center mine. She really can make plays happen where you jump in when someone has maybe like 8 or 9 gems where you really need to make a play. She's really good at that because she does do so much damage. So yeah, very good. Showdown, she is excellent in Showdown. She's probably my favorite character in Showdown. I think the other 3 characters you want to be in Showdown are Shelly, Bull, and El Primo. Just because they have a lot of damage and they can break open the crates to get that blue elixir much easier. So I would really recommend her in Showdown. She's very good in Showdown. So Heist, not too good. Better on defense than offense, just because on offense you want to be people with range. So good on defense, but again, it is 50-50. You're 50% going to be an attacker, 50% going to be a defender. So if you guys are worried about your trophies, I wouldn't risk it there. Bounty, also very good. Better than smash and grab because it is just kill based. So Shelly does a great job with doing damage and killing the other opponents. So yeah, definitely use her in Bounty, Heist, and Smash and Grab. Yeah, so now upgrade priority. So you want to upgrade her attack first, just because you're going to be the one who's up front, dishing out the most damage because she is an upfront brawler. Her health second because, again, she is up front. She's going to be taking a lot of hits. I think if you upgrade her health all the way, it's 1,000, so she can hang in there pretty well. She's got good stamina, so... And then her super. Her super doesn't need to do a ton of damage because it does enough damage when you're close. And yeah, so pretty good. Now, her favorable matchups, as you can see, are a lot. She's good against a lot of people. Mortis, because the only reason Mortis is going to come to attack you is if he's close. So Shelly can do a lot of damage once a character gets closer to her. So Mortis has a hard time killing Shelly. Dynamite Mike, just because Dynamite Mike is not very good at running away and has not a lot of health. Ricochet, again, not a lot of health. and Brock has no mobility, and yeah, so all have a really hard time getting away. So difficult matchups: Crow, Nita, Bull, and Spike. So yeah, pretty well rounded. Good against a lot. Kind of has a hard time with a lot, but her power really makes up for it, and her hard encounters. So this means that she's just incredibly good against Barley. So yeah, so she's great against Barley. So yeah, why don't we jump into some gameplay? We'll head to the home screen real quick. Before we do that, I want to open up this chest for you guys. See what we get real quick before we jump into the gameplay. Ooh, duplicated Diamond Mike. Add to the chip total. I'm saving up for the epics. I'm thinking I might get Piper or Bo. I like them both a lot. They're my favorite epics. I like Morris too. It's just I think he's a little bit harder to play with. And yeah, so we're saving up there. Alright, so why don't we jump into some gameplay so I can show you guys a little bit more about Shelly in the game. Alright, see you there. Alright, so the first game mode is Bounty. Shelly's best game mode right now. So as you can see, we like to start off in the brush. I like to do this with characters that do a lot of damage so you can surprise them a bit. So now I knew Bo was coming up in their brush, so I decided to hang back and wait for him. 3 shots killed him, and charged up the special in 3 shots. So you get her special relatively quick if you can get the damage off real fast. So as you can see, Bo tried to get into the brush, and we made him hurt for that one. So we try to go for Diamond Mike here, but as unfortunately he gets away. Now Piper's special is so good. She can escape so easily, and her T-Kells do so much damage. So we use our special on Dynamite Mike to pick up the kill, which puts us at 4 kills now. We have a 4-star bounty on our head, so we have to play a little safer, a little bit more passive, so we're hanging out by our spawn in the brush. So we're winning 6-3. If someone were to kill me, the team would pull ahead, so it is important to stay a little bit more passive if you guys have a large bounty on your head. So here we go. So we saw that Diamond Mike was a little bit low, so we picked up the kill on him. Puts us at 5 kills. So we got a nice heal from Poco. I love his special. It's such a good special. So I'm gonna get Diamond Mike again. As you can see, he's a favorable matchup for Shelly, just because he doesn't have much health. I think it was 2 shots that I had on him. So yeah, so we're at 6 kills right now. We got a large bounty on our heads, and the game is tied, so we really want to play passive. We don't want to die for the team here. So we saw Diamond Mike stranded out here again, but he throws down the special, and luckily Piper didn't get us on the first blast, but in the end she got us. So as you can see, their team went up to 15 and we were at 10, so that's what happens when you have a big bounty on your head and you die. So luckily one of our teammates picked up the kill. So very close game here, 16-15. I'm just trying to retreat because we got the win, but our team is playing still, so just in case, kind of went back up to offer some help. So but it looks like we're gonna win the game here. So yeah, there's a good example of why Shelly is so good on bounty, just because if there's brush you can get the jump on people. If they don't expect you, you can do a lot of damage to them. So yeah, let's jump into the next video. Alright, so our next game is of Showdown. Now this is one of my favorite game modes. I just really enjoy the free-for-all aspect. It's a lot of fun. So we're going for this first crate. We know the Mortis is hanging out in the bushes, but we're not really worried about him because he has to get close to us to do damage, and Shelly does a lot of damage. As you can see, we punish him for getting close to us, almost pick up the kill. Now, I've noticed in Showdown that it's important to know when to just give up on a person, because sometimes the tables can turn on you and you're gonna die by someone else hanging out somewhere. But yeah, the main thing you guys should be focusing on in the beginning is getting the crates and getting the elixirs, because every single elixir you guys get, your HP is going to go up and your attack is going to go up. So that's a really important thing to do in the beginning. So as you can see, we're getting a little poke damage on Bull, and Dynamite Mike pops out of the bush, gets cornered by me and Bull. I think we've been kind of picking on Diamond Mike's this episode. What do you guys think? So Bull tries to guess what is special, but he's unsuccessful. We've collected way too many elixirs. So yeah, we took him down, trailing this Mortis. We're trying to see where everyone else is now. It's kind of quiet down in this bottom right-hand corner of the map. But now, here, upcoming here, I don't know if you guys watched my last video, but I was talking about the update Supercell or Brawl Stars is going to be coming out with, where they're talking about like a Hunger Games dynamic that is popping up in Showdown, where people are taking sides. Now, they did a little spin there. It must have been like a signal to take teams. Now, I don't know if I like this or not. It's like, if you do take teams, you're going to have to kill each other in the end anyway. And it's supposed to be free for all, but it's just how it works right now. They're going to make changes to it. So, as you can see, we picked up a few kills there. We're up to 80 elixirs. But here, unfortunately, Bull flanks us, does a good deal of damage to us, and in the end, Bull and Shelly finish us off. So, unfortunately, we did take 4th place, but I guess that's the nature of Showdown. It is free for all, and it's going to happen. You're not going to take first every time. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Shelly is definitely a great character to start getting good with if you're newer to the game. Also, if you guys could let me know what you think about that cover art that I made for the video, I would definitely appreciate it. And that being said, why don't you guys hit that subscribe button for more Brawl Stars content? I would also really appreciate that. Make sure to keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.